Hello there. Please, don't be frightened. Not many travellers wander this deep into the forest, especially not at this hour, with a crescent moon hanging in the sky. Come closer. There's no harm meant here. You look chilled to the bone. Please, sit by this mossy log. Warm yourself for a moment. Some people in the nearby villages call me the Wanderer. Others whisper, witch, witch, witch. And a few believe I have blood of the Fae. But the truth is never as dramatic as the rumours. I've lived among these trees since I was a child, wild-haired, barefoot, chasing foxes and robins through the undergrowth. The forest watched me grow, and now I watch over it in return. Here, you have a small leaf caught in your hair. Let me just... There we go. Your hair is soft, like thistledown. The woodland seems to like you already. Tell me, traveller, what brings you wandering so far from the cobblestone path? Was it the mist, the whispering river, or perhaps something else? I thought so. You carry a weariness in your chest, the kind that sleep alone cannot cure. If you'll allow me, I can offer you a blessing from the old ways. Nothing dramatic, just a little forest magic, gentle as moth wings. Close your eyes for me. Good. Now take a deep breath, slow and steady, and let it fall away, soft as morning fog. I'm brushing away the heaviness from above your head, down the back of your neck, and off your shoulders. Do you feel that? A pleasant warmth, like sunlight slipping between branches. You know, I imagine you've heard a few of the stories people tell you about this place. The forest has gathered quite a collection of rumours over the years. Whispers passed from hearth to hearth, each tale stranger than the last. They speak of midnight gatherings deep within the thicket, where soft lights glow between the trees and shadowy figures move in slow, deliberate circles. Some say they've seen cloaked shapes holding lanterns that burn with a crimson flame, chanting in voices too low to truly understand. Others tell of the wailing, a long, sorrowful cry that drifts through the branches when the moon is at its thinnest. It rises and falls like a morning wind, yet no creature in these woods makes a sound quite like it. Travellers have tried to follow the voice, but it slips away, always just far enough to stay unseen. And then, of course, there is the tale of the man from the Evernight Inn, the one everyone swore was too drunk to walk a straight line. He stumbled into the forest one misty night, muttering that he could hear bells ringing among the canopies. They searched for him come morning, but all they found were his footprints leading into the trees, and simply stopping. No struggle, no tracks beyond, just silence. But you needn't fear any of that. The forest is not cruel, not to gentle souls, not to those who enter with open hearts. Stories grow wild here, like ivy, twisting themselves into shapes far grander than the truth. You're safe. I promise you that. There is one more rumour travellers speak of, one that stirs more curiosity than fear. A story about me, in fact. They don't know my name, of course. No one does. But they whisper of a figure who appears now and then between the birch trees and the curling mist. Quiet, graceful, watching with piercing eyes that seem to hold more seasons than any mortal should. Some say I'm a woodland spirit, born from the roots and the river stones, though they admit they've never seen me touch the ground enough to leave a single footprint. And then there are the more imaginative tales, that I'm a guardian of the old paths, a keeper of forgotten magic. Ridiculous, of course. Yet no one truly knows. I offer no explanations, no confirmations, no confessions. I simply appear when someone needs me most, then fade like a sigh through the leaves. Even the trees seem to lean towards me when I pass, as if recognizing me in a way that mortals cannot. Whoever, or whatever I am, I'm woven into the forest's tale. You're welcome to rest here as long as you like. The forest is kind to those who treat it so. And if you ever find yourself lost, listen for the rustle of foxtails or the whisper of blossoms falling from their branches. I will be nearby. Now, rest. Let the forest cradle you. You're safe here. Truly.